not right. Handle check. That's what it is. Oh, all right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome on into the Faithful Studio on this Friday review day. If you've been following along, I did the hashtag shorts. I did posts and talked about it on videos and live streams. And what is happening is we've decided to change up the Faithful Ranker score a little bit to not be scoring because it gets so crazy with scoring. So what we've did is we've did it. We've changed the scale to be like a below average, average, above average, well above average, top shelf, something along those lines. And today's the first day that we're going to do that. And for this particular video, what we have is a review of a company owned by Clint called the Captain Stash. Now, let me tell you just a little bit about Captain Stash, and then we'll get into the products. And we're going to do that right after this. So thank you for coming on in. My name is Tyson. I am with Faithfully Bearded. You might know that, you might not know that. Either way, now you do. Hit that like button, that thumbs up, that you know, we used to talk about smashing it. We used to talk about it owing us money. We used to talk about just pounding it and all those types of things. Really, realistically, like, you should just come to the video and automatically hit it to support a content creator. But if you don't do that, and by now you're still watching, like, that's what I'm asking. Like, go hit that like button. Just hit it. It helps the algorithm. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't mean anything other than you're trying to help me out. I mean, either way, if you don't want to hit it, it's okay. I just get messages of people like, why don't more people like your stuff? Your stuff is great. People should like it. Why don't more people comment? Because your videos are awesome and you're a great content creator, but you don't have enough comments on there. You deserve to have more. Hey, I don't know. These are just the things that people are coming to me. I'm happy and content with what I have. I'm just glad that you guys are here. So let's get into the Captain Stash. Now, Clint is the owner of the Captain Stash, and he works as a first responder in that field. And my first interaction with him was reaching out to talk about first responder stuff. Not beard stuff, not anything else. And he just called me right away on Instagram. We video chatted, and one thing led to the next. And now we're doing a review for Captain Stash. Now, I've tried his products. I've tried his candles. You can see one burning. I've tried the soaps. I've tried the beard oil, the beard balm, the beard butter. All of those things. I've tried them all. And now I've combined them all together. I've taken my notes. I've written them down. I've made my list. I'm checking it twice. I'm not Santa Claus, but I know this review could be nice. All right. So first and foremost, you have oils. And he just redid his carrier blend. He just redid his carrier blend. He had a blend before. It was pretty good. I don't think there was really anything wrong with it. But he had that grapeseed oil, a cheaper oil, and something that is going around the community that people don't like. So he asked me some of my favorite ones, and I've told him a couple of my favorite carrier oils, and he decided to come up with a blend and try it out. And what he has is he's got squalene. Are we squalene, squalene? Are we squalene, squalene? It doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. He's got sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, broccoli seed oil, argan oil, sunflower oil, and fragrance to give it that oh so nice scent profile that everybody desires. Now, the three that I got to try out in this blend, I have Calico Jack, Admiral's Helm, Castaway. I got Captain's Quarters in a different blend. Now, I haven't smelled or smelt. You know that's a thing here. It's still a debate. I don't know. My truth is different than your truth. It doesn't matter. I mean, I think it's smelt. You smelt it. You dealt it. I smelt these oils, and I've never smelt a bad one from Clint at Captain Stash. So that's a plus, right? Now, I do have my favorites, and a couple I want to talk about are the ones that are right here today that I have in front of me that I just mentioned, Calico Jack, Admiral's Helm, and Castaway. Now, the first thing, when I smelt Castaway, I unboxed it on a live stream, and I smelt it. And I was just like, this is super crazy. This is so weird. Like, it smells like one of those cap guns, and the residue that comes out after you blow that cap gun as you were a kid. Yep, still reminds me exactly of that. I don't know what it is, because when you look at the scent profile, you're looking at coconut, lemon, jasmine, golden amber, and tonka bean. So just the way that it all mixes together, that's what it reminds me of out of the bottle. I don't know. And this is exactly why you should always take oils out of the bottle, put them on your hand, warm them up, and sniff-a-roo them and see if that's what it still smells like or if it changes, because a lot of times they change. So I think you need to be able to get it out and warm it up. All right, so that's what I did. So I get it out, and I'm just kind of like, do, let me warm it up a little bit. All right, there we go. Coconut comes out. All right, so you get a little bit of that tropical in there. The lemon comes out. To me, it smells more like lime, but hey, lemon, lime, they go together. They're pretty close. They're both a citrus. I still get a little bit of that scent in it, so I don't know. When I put it in beard, it tropicaled up. It tropicalized a little bit more. So it definitely does smell like a tropical, but it's a pretty light scent. It doesn't last a whole long. So that's that scent. It's tropical. It's good. You got to get it warmed up. But I still think it could be a little bit more tropical, and that would be my advice for this scent, is make it a little bit more tropical, because I still get a little bit of that cap residue thing. I don't know what it is. It's just, you know, you smell something and you get a memory, and that's just what happens, and your brain kind of runs with it. It's psychological, you know? But hey, I was told it smells tropical by Aubrey and anybody else that's been close to me, so I'm going with that. I still do smell it tropical. I still do smell a little bit of that cap powder, but hey, it is what it is. If that's your thing, you'll like this one. I would just suggest to him to maybe up a little bit of the tropicalness a little bit more. I would just like that, and overall, I think this scent could last a little bit longer, be a little bit stronger. So on to the next scent. Now on to the next scent, we got Calico Jack. Now Calico Jack is it's lavender. I hate lavender. I don't know what it is with lavender. It just gives me a headache. A lot of people like it to sleep and all this stuff, and I'm just like, I don't like lavender. I smell it and it gives me a headache. I don't even want to open this and smell it. It also has pineapple leaf, pink pepper, patchouli, honeydew melon, and suede. You know, suede, I think suede's awesome. Suede's really good. I love honeydew. I could eat 3 honeydews in a row for lunch. Pineapple leaf, I mean, I've never gnawed on the leaf of a pineapple, but I do like pineapple, so just not on pizza, right? And pink pepper, I mean, I love pink pepper. I think it's different than black pepper. It's pink and it tastes different, and it smells different too. Patchouli, you know, I like patchouli in some things, but, you know, I don't know. So I'm just kind of like, meh, I don't know about this. But then I smell it. Again, smells weird out of the bottle. It's just like, it's one of these, you smell it in the bottle and you're just like, I don't know about this. I don't know what is going on here. Clint, like, don't know what's going on here. But then you warm it up, you put it in beer, completely different smell. It gets a little more of that suede coming out. You get a little bit more of that pepper coming out. Now, it's not a spicy pepper. It doesn't get spicy or anything like that. But it all just mixes together well, and I don't smell that lavender, which I can't stand. I don't smell it. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. It changes quite a bit in beard than it does in the bottle, and I think that's a really good thing, especially for these two. Now let's get to Admiral's Helm. Admiral's Helm. Oh my lord. Admiral's Helm. Okay, so here you're talking about grapefruit, lemon, peppercorn, ginger, vetiver, tonka bean, and frankincense. Well, frankincense is stupid. I don't even know why. I mean, like, it's not a smell I like. I just don't like it. That's my opinion. You know, take it or leave it. Vetiver, I love vetiver. And peppercorn, like, is that different than pink pepper? Yes, it is, by the way. And then grapefruit, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a tropical smell, probably not gonna last very long, blah, 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 you know, and then you smell it in the bottle. You're like, wow, that is kind of tropical, but a little bit cologne-y. It's got a cologne vibe to it. What? Cologne vibe, what? How does this make a cologne vibe? I don't know, but it does. Vetiver. That's why. Vetiver's awesome. Put it on your list. Vetiver is amazing. All right, so I shake it up and I put it in my beard, and the first thing I rub it in my beard, and then I grab my brush, my blow dryer, and I'm starting to do my thing, and all of a sudden it hits me. It's like the waveforms of scent that you can't see just come, and they suck up my nose, and they go up my nostrils, past the COVID receptors, and they go up into my brain, and they trigger a memory. They trigger a sense, they trigger a memory, and that memory is my dad. And it really hit home to me because this scent, I was blow drying my beard, and it hit me, and I stopped. And I literally stopped, like, dead in my tracks for the first time in a very, very long time, and I was just like, Dad. Like, that was the memory that came to my mind, was Dad. This reminds me of a cologne that Dad, and it's like a green bottle or something. I don't know the exact name of it, and hopefully somebody can point me in the right direction with this, if they can relate those two things together too, like I did, because it's amazing. And I guess this is where I'm calling Dave. I'm calling Dave from Callie's Groom Room. David, I need your help with this fragrance. I need you to get this fragrance and tell me what cologne it mimics, or reach out to Clint and maybe figure it all out together. I don't know, but we need to do this. We need to figure out what cologne this reminds me of. I need it. All right, so this scent stopped me dead in my tracks. It produced that memory, right? It produced that memory, that great memory. That's one of the best things that we can ask for as a bearded man. And as somebody that creates scents, that's one of the things that you want to invoke, right? You want to invoke memories from somebody and hit that from them. And this one did it. This will be always, forever, now going forward on my shelf, mainly because when I was blow drying it and it went up my receptors, it reminded me of my dad. That is amazing. My dad has been gone for 12, 13 years now. And so it's anything that can like trigger that memory of like, that's dad, it hits home with me. So this is a really nice cologne scent. And again, it doesn't last as long, but let me tell you, I snuggled up, and the scent, like, there must be endorphins in here because this had some powerful things going on with it from a counterpart, a female counterpart, you know, like, and not Aubrey, you know? So if you know where I'm going with this. The ladies like it. Ladies like this. Okay, ladies like it. So let's talk about, now that we talked about some scents. All right, so the scents are really good. They're different in beard than they are in the bottle. They change. Every one of them changes that I've experienced, which is fine. He's got some other scents that I've tried before, but I didn't really test more for this review, and I didn't write down notes, so I don't really want to get into them, but just know that all his scents are really, really good and really amazing, and I think you're going to be impressed. Now, let's talk Balm. The Balm is the perfect balm, in my opinion. It rattles in the tin. That's right, it rattles in the tin. Wait. You're saying, Tyson, how? Stop. Why are we on balms? How does that new oil feel in beard? And let me tell you, the changes he made, this could be my top feel in beard, or right up there. So the oils, they're top shelf, like feel in beard. Scents, probably a little bit below top shelf because I just want them to last a little bit longer, but everything is amazing. The scent profiles are on the labels, the ingredients, everything is easy to read. Love what you're doing with the oils, Clint. Keep it up. Let's get those scents to last just a little bit longer without changing the feel in beard. Back to the balm. Rattles in the tin. It's a hard holding balm. That's exactly how balm should be, because if you don't want that hard hold, you can go to butter, all right? It is a great balm. It smells like the scent profile. Like the scent profile. It's a little bit different than the oil though. It's a little bit different. It's like the oil after it's been warmed up a little bit, all right? So it's a little bit different. It does have a pull top lid. Clint, I'm begging you, I'm telling you, I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you. I am not on my knees, but I am begging you. Change the tins. I do not like this, and a lot of people don't either, because they're stupid. Like, they're just stupid. They don't stay on. You throw them in your bag, they pop off. It's just ridiculous. You know, like, can we get a twist up, please? Can you just use the same container as you use for your butters? Oh, it would match so well. It would match so well. The theme would flow. They would twist on. It would be secure. Amazing. Plus, you already got stickers for that size anyway. I mean, it just makes sense, Clint. I'm just saying. It makes sense. Please try it out. So, balm. I'm going to give this an above average balm. I think it's amazing. It's a perfect balm for me. I would just like a different container and a little bit overpowering of a scent, a little bit more than the ingredients overpowering on the scent, but the hold is awesome. The feel is awesome. I love it. Then you got a butter. This is probably the downside of the whole company for me. As you can see here, you got this. You got this twist top. I like the container. It's fine. It's a whipped butter. Whipped butters just don't do anything for me. I don't know what it is. I can put the butter in at night. I wake up in the morning and I don't feel... This is just a personal thing, and this is like, if you like a whipped butter, you'll love this butter. Promise. Well, I don't promise, but I think you will. It's just, I don't like no whipped butters seem to work very well for me, all right? So they don't really seem to work for me. You're talking about shea butter, mango butter, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, arrowroot, essential oils, and fragrance oils, all right? So don't really know what to tell you there. It's smooth, it's nice, it feels good in my hand, it goes in my beard nice, it smells good. It just doesn't do anything for me. I just don't know what it is. But if you like whipped butters, it's gonna work the same as a lot of the other whipped butters, because that's the experience I have. It's the same as a lot of whipped butters. He packs this thing tight, so when you get it and you open it up, it's like, wow, holy cow, but then you touch it and it's like really soft and it melts down really easy. It's a whipped butter. So there's that. So now we have talked about beard products, right? Wait, there's more. There's always more beard products. You have soap. We have soap right here from the Captain Stash. Now you got the Captain Stash handmade soap. He makes this with his wife in the shop. It's amazing. It smells good. The designs are awesome. The packaging as well. It's homemade soap. It is handmade, homemade, Texas made in the shop. And it's amazing. He's got some amazing scents. Oh yeah. And I don't really know what the scent profiles are off the top of my head. Oh, Calico Jack and Caribbean Coconut. Cool. He actually put stickers on them. I've got some before that didn't have them, and those are the ones I used. So you can see that these are still labeled because the ones that I used are already been used. And I ordered more. I got more than actually what I've been able to use. But you got lye in here, you Kennel and Clay, and you know, all the good stuff of soap. But this is amazing. Now, what the difference is, he also has a women's line, and it looks like this, and it's the Captain's Wife soap, all right? And what the difference is the Captain's Wife stuff has a little bit different of a label, some different fragrances, but it's also more conditioning. So you can use it all over in the beard and leave it a little bit conditioning. You can use it just all over your whole body and leave your skin nice and soft and smooth and conditioning, you know? And you can use the men's one the same way. It's just not as conditioning as the women's one. So, I mean, like, there you go. I mean, the women's a little bit more conditioning. It's made for that soft, silky women's skin, you know? Like, things like that. So the soap is awesome. I love the soap. I love the design he makes. I love the swirls. One of my top-rated soaps. It will, again, always be on my bathroom shelf. And then you have the candles. Now, I had an experience with one of his candles, and I gave him some feedback to change the containers, and he did. The scent on the candles is amazing. It's perfect. It's not overpowering. It's not too subtle. It is perfect. They burn long. They burn long. They don't go out. They burn even. The candles are simply amazing. Now, when I recommend one to you, I'm going to recommend the honey one. The honey one is amazing. It fills up the room and it smells amazing. But I've been hearing so many different candles, like I have to get more candles. The candles are simply amazing. So with all that being said, there's not much that he's not doing that I don't like. I want the scent profiles a little bit stronger. I want them a little bit more consistent from in-bottle to beard. Again, that's not a huge deal, but the feel is amazing. So where do I rank Captain Stash? Clint, where do you come in on all of this with your presentation, with the way things look, how everything's gone? There's a few changes. I gave you a few little tidbits of advice here. Hopefully you'll take them into account, but if not, you still have an amazing company. So I'm going to go well above average for the Captain Stash. I think he's well above average. I don't know that it's quite yet top shelf. I think his oil would be top shelf for me. I think it's something that I could put the oils on the top shelf. I would really just like the scent profiles to last a little bit longer. But as far as the balm and the butter, the balm could be up there, but I don't use balm year round. Butter I do use year round, but it's not a butter that I would continue using based on my porosity of my beard and how it works for me. I still think it'll work for a lot of you. So there you have it. Above average for the Captain Stash, doing some amazing things. I know he changed his carrier blend and it's way for the better, and it cost him more money, but he didn't really raise his prices, so, you know, I mean, that's a benefit to the consumer, right? I know he's got some awesome other stuff coming down the line. I think 2021 is going to be a huge year. You're going to hear a lot about Captain Stash, and hopefully this kicks it off for you, that you go and try it out. Now, I'll have a discount code for the Captain Stash, and I'm going to put it right down below in the comment section, so that way it'll be pinned there, and you can get it anytime you want, all right? So have at it. I'll talk to you soon. Be bearded, be you, and God bless.